Fashionistas from all over the world are flocking to what was once Berlin's Templehof-airport for a slice of the action at the popular bread and butter clothes fair. 90,000 visitors are expected to check in at the former airport, and many are excited by the choice of venue.
When we heard where it was going to be held, we thought, wow, that'll be interesting.
It's great if you used to fly in here and you know what it used to be like. It just makes it more special. Of course, not everyone had that. The history of the airport is just great.
It's the first time we have a fashion show in an airport. We usually have the fashion fair in Paris, which is in a big building, so it's not very original, and this time I would say that it's really good.
Templehof is a most impressive building, but it's what's inside that visitors to Bread and Butter have come to see. Over an area of 70,000 square meters, 550 international exhibitors flaunt the hottest trends in 2010 spring and summer jeans and streetwear. And because so much space can be tough on the feet, the organizers have provided bicycles so visitors can pedal up and down the 1,400 meters between the 7 hangars. Karl-Heinz Müller is the organizer of Bread and Butter, and he knows that the historic building deserves special treatment.
It's a unique place. There has never been a trade fair in a building like this anywhere before. We have come up with some good creative ideas, and I think everyone is happy and full of anticipation.
Guided tours offer visitors an opportunity to go behind the scenes of the airport and to learn about its history. The longest single building in the world, it was built between 1936 and 1940. It came to the world's attention during the Berlin airlift at the end of the 1940s. In 1948, the Soviet authorities blocked all land routes into the western-controlled sectors of Berlin, and its 2.2 million residents were supplied with food and coal in a massive airlift operation. But that scene of austerity is a far cry from the Bread and Butter Fashion Fair, which organizers say is symbolic of the fashion boom in the German capital. For many in the industry, it's the most important event of the year.
Bread and Butter is probably the single biggest, most important platform in the world for denim and streetwear. So for us, it allows us an interface with our customers, means that 90% of our customer base is coming to this fair, so allows us to have a live interaction, human contact.
The Dutch label G-Star is a regular at Bread and Butter, and this year even has 2 stands at the fair. For the past 20 years, the label has been designing for the burgeoning streetwear market. But in Berlin, they're presenting their first forays into a more feminine line of clothing.
When you look now at the collection within this environment, it fits wonderfully well. So it looks like we designed it for it, but no, it's not.
The city of Berlin has granted Bread and Butter the use of Tempelhof for the next 10 years. That's 10 years in which to turn a defunct airport back into an international hub of activity, for the fashion world at least.